Hi everyone, I'm Jeremy Simon with 3D Universe. But today I'm here to speak to you as a member of the BE Mask team. BE stands for Buffalo and Enable, and the BE Mask team is a group of individuals that came together around the beginning of the COVID pandemic back in early 2020, and it's made up of a group of individuals from the Buffalo, New York area, as well as members of the Enable volunteer community. And we came together and started having regular meetings online with the goal of producing open source solutions for addressing the shortages in PPE for protective gear. So we came up with quite a few different designs along the way, but there are four that we're going to be releasing to the public, one of which is a 3D printable mask. This one here, this is called the BE mask, and our latest version is version 1.6. Number of innovations that were incorporated into this. There have been other similar 3D printable masks available, but we made some improvements. Number one is the material itself. We're using a material called ColorFab VarioSure TPU, which has an active foaming agent in it, so that while it's being 3D printed, the material actually foams and expands, and the result is that you end up with a very soft and very lightweight part. So it's much more comfortable, it's lighter on the face, and more comfortable to wear. The other thing that we did is figured out a way of making it easier to breathe without sacrificing the quality of filtration. And we did that by, first of all, picking a really good high-quality filtration material, but we then put it inside of a 3D printed cartridge, which allows us to put it into sort of a corrugated format where the filter is being bent back and forth. And that corrugation allows us to provide a lot more surface area within a smaller form factor. And so that allows us to breathe a lot more easily while wearing this mask. So that was mask number one, the BE mask. It's a 3D printable mask, just a couple of other basic assembly materials needed, some elastic straps, little barrel lock for adjustability, and that's about all there is to it. We then partnered with a company called Harbeck, who was kind enough to donate the time and funds to create an injection mold for being able to scale up production on one of our mask designs. And this design, as you can see, is a clear mask design, which we started to focus more and more on as our work proceeded, because we realized that even as masks were starting to become more available as time went on, there were still some communities that were not being well served, such as the deaf and hard of hearing, who really need to be able to see faces well. Some of them rely on lip reading and that sort of thing. And even if it's just a matter of seeing people's expressions, that's a big part of communication. And we felt that that was lacking in people, being around each other while always wearing masks. And so we wanted to come up with a solution for that. So this mask is injection molded using a soft and clear material that is very comfortable to wear, again assembled with a couple of straps. And as you can see here, we used a 3D printed cartridge for the filter, but it's positioned down under the chin, so that when you're wearing this mask, the filtration is happening down here so that it doesn't block your face, so that you have a clear view of the face. So that's the Harbeck mask, and that's the second design that we came up with. We then turned our attention to vacuum forming, because as an alternative to injection molding, it's something that's much more readily available, much more cost effective. And so we came up with ways of making clear masks using that technology as well. And this is the Be Clear mask, something that can be made with a desktop vacuum forming machine. As you can see, that creates a clear shell that can be used as a kind of an adapter in combination with a standard mask. In this case, we're using a KF94 mask, so that you know that you have reliable protection there, but all that filtration is happening, again, under the chin, leaving your face free and visible, so that people can see your expression and see you as you speak. So this is the Be Clear mask. And to take even another step towards accessibility, because not everybody has access to vacuum forming machines, we also came up with a way of making the same kind of mask using recycled materials. So just find yourself a 2-liter plastic bottle, and you can cut it down and bend it in a way that you can create the same kind of clear mask, or clear mask adapter, I should say, that you can use in combination with any standard mask like you see here, just a surgical mask. So these are 4 of the mask designs that this BE mask team has come up with over the last year plus of working together. And you'll get to hear a lot more about this from the team itself if you'll join us on July 1st at 7 p.m. Central for our next episode of 3D Universe Untethered. It's going to be a great time. You'll get to learn a lot about the process we went through, which I think at the end of the day is every bit as valuable as the designs that we were able to produce. So I hope you'll join us and participate in the discussion. See you all then.